Hey, ladies, and welcome to session number 25. Now, good morning and welcome back to the 30 days of faith, confidence, and high income skills. Let me ask you something important. Have you ever watched someone online and thought, I trust them? And you couldn't fully explain why. Maybe they weren't flashy, they weren't being dramatic, but something about their presence felt steady. It felt safe. It felt clear. Well, today we're going to talk about how to speak to people and have them trust you before they even meet you. Okay? So before we get into that, let's go ahead and jump into some scripture. In Proverbs chapter 16, verse 24, the NIV version says, gracious words are a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and healing to the bones. Gracious words are a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and healing to the bones. Words shape perception. Tone shapes emotion. Clarity builds confidence. So when your communication is steady, people feel steady. Trust is built in tone before it's built in content. Take that in. So let's talk about what makes someone trustworthy online. Okay? Trust grows when three things are present: calmness, calm voices signal stability; clarity, clear expectations signal competence; and consistency. Repeated presence signals reliability. Amy Cuddy, a psychologist and author, says warmth is in the conduit of influence. People trust warmth before they trust expertise. People trust your warmth before they trust your expertise, okay? So let's talk about mistakes people make online. Many people try to sound impressive and they overcomplicate, they exaggerate, and they speak with urgency all the time. But urgency often feels unstable. Clarity feels grounded. Maya Angelou, she said, people will never forget how you made them feel. So if people feel confused, pressured, or chaotic, they will not trust you. If they feel understood and steady, they begin to lean in. So we have to speak with calm and authority. Calm authority sounds like this: slower pace, clear structure, honest admission of growth with no exaggeration. It sounds like someone who doesn't need to convince. It sounds like someone who knows. Michelle Obama once said, your story is what you have, what you will always have. It is something that you own. Ownership creates authenticity, not volume, not performance, but ownership. Now, here is a practical framework that you can use, okay? We've talked about this a few times. Name a real problem. Explain it clearly. Communicate using words. Now, remember, we talked about this in the last video yesterday. We talked about how we don't want to overcomplicate, but we want to be clear and simple. Explain it clearly, and then offer a practical shift. Here's an example. Many people feel stuck because they rely on motivation, but motivation fluctuates. Discipline stabilizes. That's it. Simple, clear, and grounded. Trust is built through repetition of clarity. When you continue to be clear, when you continue to offer value and make it clear, make it plain, people begin to trust you. Now let's do a quick identity shift. We're pretty much at the end of this one. This one was a quick one. You do not need to sound louder to be trusted. What you need is to sound clearer. Authority is not about dominance. It's about stability. And stability attracts people. Okay, so that's what I got for y'all today. I know we're getting to the end, and I've really enjoyed this time that we've had together. I pray that you took something from one of these 30 days. I know that you have taken something, right? So I pray that it's a blessing to you. So if today helped you to think differently about communication, I want you to comment the word trust below. And if you have been watching this series and realizing that communication is a professional skill, not just personality, I have created a free mini course explaining how high ticket sales works at a very structured level. No hype, no pressure, just clarity. So if you would like to view that and get that information, I want you to comment the word course below, and we'll make sure that you get that video, okay? So when you do get the video, take your time, go through it. It's 100% free. I'm not charging anything for it because I want you to see what this is about and if it is for you, okay? And so remember, trust grows steadily, not instantly. And when you begin to have that clarity and that confidence in your voice, people begin to trust you. So remember, I'm going to see you tomorrow. I'm going to see you on the flip side. I'm so excited for session number 26, where we're going to be talking about, let's see what session number 26 is about. Building authority without pride. That's going to be good. You don't want to miss that. Remember, we say Godspeed because God is the driving force of every single thing that we do. So, Godspeed. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.